What's the most petty but extreme revenge you've ever gotten? Just yesterday, I was driving home from work and got caught in terrible traffic. I was perhaps 10 feet behind the car in front of me when some dude in the car behind me rolled down his window. He started beeping his horn and passionately yelling at me to drive forward, but disregarded him, and in response turned my radio up. He was clearly ticked off, and so he started flashing his super bright high beam lights directly at me. The light hit my mirrors and bounced right into my eyes, and was so bright my eyes started hurting. My vision blurred and I went legitimately blind. After a few seconds he stopped shining his beams, but before I could even recover from the first onslaught, he shined his lights again. It stung so badly I was sure I'd have lasting eye damage from this, but once again, like a faithful Christian, I turned the other cheek and did not retaliate. Unfortunately, turning the other cheek was met with a metaphorical slap too, as for the third time in the past 3 minutes, this eye hole behind me blasted his high beams directly at my eyes. This time I just covered my face and waited, and the second his lights turned off, I said a prayer and asked Jesus for forgiveness for what I'm about to do. I grabbed my 14,000 lumen searchlight sitting in my passenger seat and set it to its absolute max brightness setting. For reference, the literal sun emits 11,000 lumens per square foot on a bright and clear day, and this mother effer behind me was about to feel 1.25 times that. I turned around with the searchlight in my hand and aimed it straight out the back of my rear window. My car can also be pretty noisy, so right before I turned my searchlight on, I revved up my engine to make sure Captain Smoothbrain had his eyes forward. I hit the power button, and this violated his retinas with the full force of an afternoon sun. I can only imagine the freight train of shock and pain that plowed over him. The searchlight was so bright that his automatic headlights shut off because the car thought it was daytime. With the light on, I could see him clear as glass through his tinted windshield, covering his eyes, looking down and screaming. I watched him try and flip down his sun visor, but his hand couldn't find it, as I thought to myself, "Burn, you mother effer, burn." I imagine my facial expression was similar to that of a 6-year-old roasting insects with a magnifying glass on a bright summer day. After about 10 seconds of blinding light, I took mercy and shut it off. He proceeded to back way the hell off and move over to a different lane.